What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the dialogue/writing of Forspoken that has ignited the internet, and oh my goodness. So, a couple days ago, I guess depends on which day this video goes up, on August 8th, let's get more specific. August 8th, the Forspoken Twitter account posted a video, and it was a 32-second video, and it has our main character talking. It shows some different scenes, and she speaks, and it didn't go over very well. You can look at the tweet right now, at least at the time that I've captured this. It's got 2,371 comments, 6,500 retweets, and 8,800 likes. So that, I don't know how much you guys care about Twitter. Twitter is kind of hell on earth in a lot of ways. But when tweets do that, generally that means they've done something interesting at the very least, right? They've sparked something, because like the retweets are almost at the amount of the likes. The replies are like a lot compared to normal things. And by the way, you're talking about an account that has 28.6 thousand followers. So this is a pretty high engagement for something like that. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I would normally do. I'm going to play this for you. We're going to listen to it, and then I'm going to talk about it.
So let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts. I'll probably fly next.
All right, so of course you can make up your own mind in the comments, and please do. My opinions on it are kind of in the middle. I guess in terms of what this did to the internet is, holy God, this game got destroyed in pretty much, I guess, the main response, right? If you look at people supporting the game versus, not supporting, what they heard and saw in this, video, it was not good. There was a lot of people talking about the voice acting, and there was a lot of people, and again, those are the two main things. Those are the two main aspects. The dialogue, as in the written words that the actress is reading out loud, and then how it, how she does in I guess, making it sound, to the audience. Now, I will say this, I'm not like opposed to the actress or the character. I haven't seen enough, I guess is what I would say, but in terms of like the delivery, I personally don't think it's all that bad. I would say also the more specific thing, if I had to pick one of the two that I've seen people hating on more, is the cringe dialogue, right? I think people do have issues with how it was kind of read out loud, how the portrayal is, but I think overwhelmingly the main issue here is the actual dialogue being cringe and just not being very good. I'd agree. Now, the thing is, we haven't, like, this is a small sample size, but then the other thing is, there's a lot of things in this. We have seen an okay amount, like, of this game. Like, we've heard a lot of dialogue in this game so far, and none of it has really blown people out of the water. Now, my opinion on Forspoken is actually quite different, I would say, than at least what I've seen online. I'm kind of excited for it, and that may be hugely controversial, but I would say this, though. I'm into it because of the visuals. I'm into it because of the gameplay and the idea behind the gameplay, what your character can actually do. I think it looks really, really cool. I'm not sold, I guess, on the character because I haven't played it. And I'm not sold, I guess, on the dialogue. I will say the dialogue is not good. And the way they stitch together how she reads it in this video. But the thing is, like, is she reading it, like, is it one paragraph and she's reading it and they're kind of, like, spacing it out weirdly because that's what they do in this video. Like, is that what they did, or are these different scenes? Because if they're different scenes and they're trying to stitch them all together, which maybe it is that, then it's like, okay, well, that kind of makes sense that they wouldn't flow naturally. But, like, the freaking dragon part, people are very much, like, memeing on and going after. I don't think it's hard to, again, see online. People are not a fan whatsoever of the dialogue. And that's fine. That's fine. This is a prove-it kind of game. I think it kind of always has been that. This is not a game that I think people are going to go in overwhelmingly positive on. Like, day one, when people say, like, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for these things. I don't think this game is going to get that. I really, really don't. And you can debate whether that's fair or not, but that's truly the way that this game is. It was delayed multiple times. The thing that's also interesting with this game that I in a way, and I've said this before, and maybe it was controversial when I said it, so I'll say it again to make it even worse. I'm not a fan of the delay, only because when they announced the delay, it was very close to like an admission of guilt, like them admitting that they're pretty much moving it just to get out of God of War's way. And the wording, if you remember, and I'll show you guys a picture, as a result of ongoing discussions with key partners, we have made the strategic decision to move the launch of Forspoken to January 24th, 2023. All game elements are complete, and development is in its final polishing phase. So it's as close as you'll get to them admitting, we talked to Sony, and they said, or we said, we're getting out of God of War's way. The game's done. They delayed it simply to get... So my issue is that shows to me a lack of confidence. And that was what, I think the controversy of what I said the first time, so I'm saying it again. You know, I mean, because, I understand it. I understand of games getting out of God of War's way, right? I can get that. But I feel like if your game has something special to it where you really feel strongly, I feel like your game can kind of, like, you hope your game can stand out. You know what I mean? Games in October, because there's like 30 games in October, you would hope that those games stand out in some way, right? And that, you know, whether they're in a tough release schedule or not, there's something about them that says, hey, you should get this game because. And when you move your game and you say you're moving the game to get out of the competition's way, aren't you kind of saying that you don't have anything special, that you don't think you'll stand out? You know, and that's debatable. That is totally debatable, but that's how I've read it. And so that combined with the iffy stuff we've seen, but again, like the gameplay really does look awesome. Like it looked very choppy early on. Polishing is definitely important and needs to be done with this game because I think there can be a lot of like texture issues, a lot of like, can the screen actually handle all the different, you know, elements that are going on? I hope it can do it because if it can, that's the main draw of this game, is I think the movement, the gameplay, all of that stuff. The story and characters, I mean, we'll see because it doesn't look, you know, all that amazing. So, and this video does not help. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.